Hello, my friends, and welcome to another devotional connection. It didn't take long in the Garden of Eden before one of the greatest byproducts of a godless life presented itself. In Genesis chapter 3, selfishness entered the world. When Adam and his wife fell into sin, it wasn't long at all before they started to look out for self instead of resolving the concern. The first thing they did was try to cover themselves. It's an incredible metaphor and a stark reality to what happens today when we sin. We know we messed up and we try to cover it up so no one finds out it was us. Instead of taking the time to stop and fix the problem, it seems sin creates an immediate response to hide it so no one sees. You see it in kids. You see it in workplaces. Sometimes you see it in ridiculous things like missing the trash can with your trash. I've seen people see that they've missed the trash and walk off without saying or leaving the problem to someone else, hoping no one saw them and they won't get called out. The worst part is there are times when they do get called out and they still don't care. The next step is trying to hide and save ourselves. Adam and Eve heard God in the garden in the cool of the day, and they ran and hid. Before God called or had done anything, they ran and hid. The paranoia of being found out had already caused separation between God and his children before he had even responded to their sin. Their separation caused fear, angst, and despair. And in their self-preserving, self-saving, self-absorbed selfishness, Adam and Eve passed the buck, so to speak, and blamed both God and the serpent for the decisions the two humans had made. Adam threw Eve under the bus completely, did not defend her or try to protect her at all. Eve in turn threw the serpent under the bus as if she could no longer act on her own and was forced to go against the commands of God. Here, in the first 3 chapters of the Bible, right after the fall of mankind, selfishness rests its ugly head right in the face of the Almighty. Adam's God-given manhood becomes a shell of itself, the weakness men have carried until this day on display. Eve's glory and dignity as the pride of humanity became the scapegoat for sin, exchanging her God-endorsed splendor for shame. Sin brought selfishness, and it has destroyed human beings and our relationship with God and each other ever since. The kingdom of God is not and will never be like that. Don't revel in sin. Don't allow yourself to be bound by selfishness. There is another way, a better way, a little heaven on earth. Teach me your ways, O Lord, that I may live according to your truth. Grant me purity of heart so that I may honor you. Psalms 86:11. Talk to you again soon.